Refugee children from South Sudan are living in these camps in Ethiopia. Some are here with their parents, others have been orphaned by the conflict. The African Charter of the Welfare of the Child, which member states have signed up to, demands that in situations of internal armed conflicts, these member states should protect the civilian population, especially children. But African Child Policy Forum, which conducts research for AU member states on this matter, says their latest research shows poor governance continues to fuel conflicts.
There is a frustration from the citizenry in terms of really receiving good quality services from the government, and when that's not happening, obviously this conflict erupts. So it boils down to the issue of accountability, and I think we want our governments to be as accountable as they could be.
African countries which violate the terms of the child welfare during times of conflict include the Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Libya, Mali, Nigeria, Somalia, South Sudan and Sudan, and recently Cameroon. The UN says in each of these countries, children make up the majority of the population. They are not only the most vulnerable, they have been left the farthest behind. Child rights experts say governments must understand that long-term trauma can be caused as a result of children's experience of conflict.
It may define who they will be in their later life. So it will affect their learning potential, it will affect their earning potential, it will affect how involved citizens they would be and how contributory they would be to their country's development and so on. So I think we have to be aware that whatever action or whatever is being taken on children have lasting consequences.
The African Union and the United Nations remain concerned that the trend of conflicts in Africa today is internal, as opposed to decades ago when it took place across borders. And it is these internal conflicts that are the hardest to resolve. The African Union is using different conflict resolution mechanisms to assist countries put an end to wars and unrest. It hopes to achieve this by the year 2020. But political instability in many of the conflict-torn states remains an issue of concern. Many worry it will continue to leave the children vulnerable. Coletta Wanjohi, CGTN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.